Hello there, this is the Thewalrusclown, and I have a new review show in the works. But I thought that I'd do a video version of my MLP Dragon's Theory in the meantime to tide you over until episode 1. First of all, why doesn't Spike have wings like the other dragons we've seen? Is the term dragon a catch-all for any reptile that breathes fire, like how cat can mean anything from a tiger to a tabby, and Spike just happens to be a different species of dragon from the heralded dragons we've seen thus far? We, the audience, haven't been told a lot about how dragons operate in this universe. Thus, like the ponies and Spike himself, know little about them. Surprisingly, the episode that gives us the most information is Dragon Quest. Not because of what we're told, but because of what we can extrapolate and what can be compared to real-world animal behavior. First, considering that the comparison to African elephants comes up a lot, I feel it would be a good idea to go over their behavior a bit. In an episode of Animal Planet's Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, an African national park, I don't recall which one, decided there were too many elephants, so they removed all the adult males, thinking that the pre-teenage ones would grow up to fill the gap in about 6 years or so. Boy, was that a mistake. Once the teenage males hit puberty and started going through a hormonal surge during breeding season called must, which makes male elephants very aggressive and unpredictable, and like most hormonal teenagers can handle it, and went on a killing spree if anything was big enough to matter. Seriously, like half the white rhinos in the park were dead before they realized what was going on. Apparently, all adult male elephants act as mentors for all the teenage ones after they're kicked out of the female herds at about age 6 and teach them how to handle it. Now returning to the subject at hoof. Here are the facts. The fact that every dragon in Equestria is going to this one spot and it only happens once a generation, one can assume that this is the dragon's breeding ground. Both the adult dragons from Dragonshy and Owlswell the Enswell are both here, and both have come in confirmed as being male, which probably means that, like real-world animals, have won some sort of dominance ritual to weed out other male dragons along the way to the spot the episode takes place on, and are, like lions, brothers from the same clutch of eggs who have teamed up to maintain control over this breeding area, and are tolerating the teenage dragons because they don't perceive them as a threat. The group of teen dragons Spike hooks up with in this episode is comprised of nothing but male dragons, just like a bachelor herd of male teen elephants, and the fact that they basically try to go kill a bunch of phoenix chicks because they were bored and wanted to destroy something, more than likely means that this particular group is probably made up of teen dragons that have been recently thrown out by their mothers, and is probably their first time going through must, and their poor behavior is more than likely because they haven't been taught anything about how to handle the hormonal surges breeding season entails, and that is my fan theory. So, what's my first review going to be about? Shit! Well, at least it isn't G3. Please like and subscribe, everyone, and don't be afraid to leave a comment. I'd love to hear feedback from you guys. Thanks for watching!